Hello, y'all, and welcome to a new episode of Ron Diaries. Before we even start, excuse my forehead, I just came from my little gym in my apartment. Girl, like I said, we getting this body right. But how y'all been? I know it's been a few weeks since we last saw each other. Hope y'all doing good, eating right, and popping outside before the summer ends. And yeah. So how we always do, what's going on with the Dawn. Y'all, like I said, I don't know what it been this year, but the bitch been hanging good as hell. We just celebrated my friend's birthday last weekend. I'm gonna have to definitely put some pictures in here because I had took some cute pictures with my girl Sylvia, and then yeah, it was just all bad bitches. You'll see in a second. But yeah, except that the week's been good. Really just been working. I was gonna have a deep dive episode. I was planning to do a deep dive episode for y'all, but the person I was trying to interview had too much going on. So hopefully we get it together and I can give that to y'all because I gotta start looking for people to interview. But yeah, so we're gonna try to see if we can find some new people soon. But except that, the week's been good. Life, has been all right still. Girl at work, girl, they be giving good reviews. Like the customers love me, so I like that. Boss been giving me credit for that. But also, like I said, we've been doing. I just started my fitness journey again. I was talking about it it was been for like 3 weeks. I don't know when I talked about it. I don't know which it was episode 3 or 4. But yeah, I just started officially today. I did 45 minutes. I did mostly it was mostly leg day. I did today because legs have always been easy and easy to get to. So I did like an hour on the treadmill. That incline. Girl, you would like the hill I was like running up. Girl, you would have thought I was just standing outside sweating how hot it is too. So especially when I came out that gym, bitch, it's already burning out here. Girl, I had to get the fuck and get home and take a good ass shower. And I'm still like, even the shower ain't helped because again, y'all still see my forehead, sweaty as fuck. But yeah, I don't know if I talked about this too, but child, I don't know what it is, but I'm feeling called to cut back on my vices. Like I kind of said, change. Like I'm gonna try. I don't know how it's gonna work, but I don't know what that is about. But hopefully, which kind of leads me to my next something I was gonna talk about. I feel like something good's coming. You know that feeling when something is good is coming, you just don't know what it is. That's what I've been getting lately, and I don't know what will happen. It could be a career, something in my career, or love. I don't really know what's going on, but I just been having that feeling of I need to be in my prime. I'm already, but there's no prime for me, but top notch shape right now. So we'll kind of see what happens. If y'all continue to watch me, you'll see. But yeah, bitch is just, yeah, I'm feeling that feeling. And I'm there, bitch, like I motherfucking said so. And I just love it, yo. But all right, y'all, moving on to Gemini news. So we have a few artists that I want to cover today. So first, we want to start off with Cardi B. Girl, I don't know what can you do. If somebody helped you write it. Aha is that song. Girl, that should have been the single for the album. I've been playing Aha since it came out. 10 out of 10. Definitely on repeat in my repeat playlist. And I love it. And I hope that, you enjoy your success that you've been getting. Because, girl, 2026 has been your year. From the concerts to the album to Aha. So I love that for you. Next, we want to speaking of Cardi, let's get into Lotto. So, as everybody know, OK has been trending, given, her and Doja really did her thing. Again, the music video was just pretty aesthetic. It didn't really have a meaning, but it looked good as fuck. So everybody's watching it. And, people really be saying music videos don't be making a song better. but it actually does, and it actually trending. So why I brought this up is because, like, girl, if OK is doing so good, why you released a solo version? Or was it because, everybody keeps saying Doja was eating you up, but, like, that's Doja always beats an artist when they do a feature. Um, yeah, everybody knows he's just like Ty Dolla Sign. He always gonna eat a feature up. She gonna always eat a feature. So the solo version I didn't really tap into yet. I did hear the little preview for it. But yeah, we'll see how that take off. I don't know if she released it yet, but I just wanted to talk about that. And then another song on the album that I've been listening to repeatedly is "Naked." I love "Naked" by her. I'm gonna give you your tens on that one. You did your tens, and I'm gonna give it to you when credit's due. Cause yeah, I want to know the real you. I want to touch and feel you. Like, okay. But and then next on the list, if y'all know Flow, like they are keeping the girl group thing running. Like they've been eating. I want to say I don't know when they popped out for real, but last year they released their album Triple A, which was I played me and my best friend Alex. We played that to the ground because they in their R&B bag. Like I gotta give them tens when tens are due. They've been eating it since they came on the scene, so I'm loved at that. But their new album Therapy at the Club just released this week. Well, was it last week? It was either last week or this, like Friday or this week. But actually, like two songs that I love from the album that I've been putting on repeat: "Sex and Peace" with them and Quinn. That's been the one I'm putting on repeat, and then "I Can't Be High Around You Anymore." Those two I've been playing to the ground. I don't know what y'all went through to make that, but thank God because y'all saying some real shit. But I do wish them success. If they do a tour for this, I will try to go because they be eating. And, I'm trying to do more concerts. I haven't been, I think the last concert I went was probably Monterey in February. So hopefully they do, my artists do a concert. Like, I'm ready. Got tens. Next on the list is Miss Trim. So, everybody knows Trim. She's from Miss Nobody, from Coconut Water, As she comes to the scene, a lot of people are hating, she's taking inspiration from Nicki Minaj, that's obvious. But the girl has the talent. People are trying to discredit her because she's kind of copying, but look what Nicki did to Kim. It's literally the next generation. So for people all talking this bullshit, the girl's gonna be here. She's here to stay. She's hungry for it. She got the talent, and hopefully she does get into. We do see her develop her own personal style. Like right now, I am enjoying her. Her little run. Not her run, but from I Play Nobody. I wouldn't mind because nobody's really my favorite with Monaleo because again I like Monaleo, so that really just makes me play that song on the ground. Or Boat Remix, yeah. And then and then not even that, girl. Why are you trying to beef with Bunna? Bunna been supporting you since the start. Literally was on your first trending song. It's like, what's this beef about? Is y'all trying to get some clout? You trying to get your name out there even more? And now if y'all go on TikTok for real, Butter been releasing snippets, making this and stuff. Everybody thinks about Trim, but so we'll see. Is there beef out there, or is it just for the love of the game? Yeah, because I think it was started with what song she was talking about, pretty much. Talking about these bitches blackmailed or something like that, because Butta B said she was blackmailed for the industry after the BET Awards because she didn't get awards, which she should have got her thing because ever since Butta Summer last year, it was either 24, I think, Butta 24 or 25, either one of those. She's been in the game and actually been worldwide known. So So we'll see what beef with that. Hopefully they can come to terms because they make good music together, and I love when the girls collaborate. Um, but we'll see. Okay, now it's for my Aquarius sister, the it girl, Megan Thee Stallion. As y'all know, my girl has just started her press for Act 3. If y'all just see her posted, I'll probably put it in here. My girl posted her Tina Snow photo shoot with, her pixie cut. Miss Tina looks grown, sophisticated, and still that girl. So I'm a huge hottie. That's one of my top. I'm a beehive hottie on the top 2 in my book. So I am so ready to experience Act 3. I just want to let y'all know, prepare to be sick of me, because I'm definitely going to play that shit to the ground. So, and especially if Herman or Leo, I just feel like that text it's just going to do something to my soul. And I'll be real upset if I don't like the song. Like, real upset. But, yeah. So, I'm ready for that. And my girl just been on her, making her money for us. She just signed, still independent, but she just signed for a label, so I know it's going to be good. And hopefully they are waiting to invest in the vision that she has for her career, which I'm ready to see. And plus, my girl just did an interview with the First Lady, Michelle Obama, so I hope y'all did tune into that. And, if you love Megan and you want to get an interview, I would recommend watching it because, yeah, it was a very good interview. I loved it. And then, last thing on the list for Denver artists is that if you watch Bleach, my anime people that I do got in here, girl, this Court 4 has been eating. The last week's episode, Kapachi finally released his Bankai. For the US people, Kenny really been eating his shit, like really turned demon mode, and was cut good, put a belt to ass. Let's see, I blanked on his name. I know just because I'm thinking about it. But we just then the week before that we got revealed of a person that swore he ain't got no Bankai, but finally released it. Helping our girl. But I'm just enjoying it. I know it's about to it's like end of this year, so I'm just enjoying it for it is. Because I know they probably ain't gonna do the new, and the Madden, kind of after this. I don't think they continuing. But yeah, Bleach has been doing it, been feeding me. And then what's another one I've been watching? Oh yeah, Reincarnated as Slime. If you need a good show, that one is a good one too. I just finally caught up with that because I think I stopped at season 1, but then I recently did a binge and caught up to this current season because it's still airing. And yeah, kind of the thing is with this villains for this one is that the way they doing it, girl, it's not even like really challenging. I'm ready for you to get into like some like when he turned into a demon lord. Like, girl, I need some, actually challenge, not just everything's so peaceful, you can just whoop ass. Girl, I need somebody to actually challenge him. But yeah, that's it for the Gemini news. Hopefully if y'all do got some songs y'all would like me to listen to, or even artists you want me to tap into it, because again, like I said, I'm listening to new artists. So if y'all want somebody to tap into and give a review, put them in the comments, and yeah, we'll go from there. All right, y'all. As we know, it's time for the diary entry. So, today I want to talk about forgiving those that have done you wrong. Recently, somebody that I had fallen out with reached out to me, and we had like a quick conversation. Like, it was just, and like kind of because my life has been going so good, it was I kind of like realized I did forgive him. Like, I don't right now. I kind of forget, I want to say. I haven't fully there, but it's the fact of it doesn't hold as much weight as it once did to me. Like, I still care for them, I'm a person that loves from afar. I hope you're doing good. You just can't be around me. Yeah, so I want to get into that. Let's start off, a lot of people are going to do it wrong in life. But, like, I didn't realize people need to know it's needed. A lot of people are going to do you wrong. You're going to come around people that, you know, even if they have genuine love for you, they're going to do something that doesn't sit right in your book. And that really depends on how you can move forward, is how you know, handle the situation or how the talk goes. Some people are not going to do you so wrong that, you know, they don't deserve no forgiveness. They don't deserve no access to you anymore, which I've had people that like that. And then, you know, there's some times where you'd have fallen up over something minor. Or it could be even years ago when you were like young and it was childish, but then you guys reunite, you know. And then it was actually two people that reached out to me. So I wanted to talk about one of my first ones, my middle school best friend. So we were on TikTok together. We were like TikTok friends for years, but we never messaged. So she recently messaged me, was like, "Hey, we haven't seen each other for a while. You know, hope you're doing good. Would you like to go out sometime, or like, you know, hit this club with me? I got some tickets." Da, 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 da. And knowing me, because I was like bored in the house. I was like, I ain't gonna do it. So, you know, I pulled out and said, okay, sure. You know, where you want to meet? And so we met at her house. Um, Luckily, you know, girl, at first I thought it was a setup, you know, in my head, because girl, like, you trying to set me up, girl, I ain't talked to you in years, what you want? But, so we went up there and we just had a discussion, like, you know, the past. And, you know, there ain't no problem, you know, we were kids when it happened, but, and I actually had a good time. Like, we went out to this white club. They was playing the good music. The drinks were, the bartender had cooked us up, made our drinks strong. And I actually had a good time. Like, and we just discussed, like, you know, how much has changed and, you know, stuff that we used to worry about compared to now. And, you know, just overall, had a good time. Like, I haven't talked to her since, but, you know, there's no beef. And you know, we both wish each other well. We'll probably hang out sometime again, but yeah. And then another friend that I fell out with, you know, the person that, you know, just a lot of bullshit that happened with that one. But, you know, she reached out and we just, she was just giving me updates on her, you know, and I would laugh, you know, just like you were pretty much saying you were right, you know, and trying to rekindle. But I'd come to terms, it's like, I don't want you around because, again, if you can do something like that to me once, you can definitely do it again. And, you know, that's why I said I kind of half forgive her. Maybe one day I'll be down to reconcile, but yeah, today at that day. But it's just, people are going to do you wrong. And it's really up to you to either work through the resentment that you have, because, you know, some people hold on to that resentment for any time. Like, that is, for me, that's too much energy wasted of hate. Like, again, hold resentment. And over the long time, that's draining. People that can hold resentment is so strong of just, and then not even that, turn into the victim mentality, how everybody does you wrong. Girl, that's not how it works, because you got to take into account for what you did. Because either one, you didn't use your discernment. Two, you was doing slick shit. You just didn't do that big. It was high. I mean, now that the person actually did something to you and got your lick back, you don't like that. Or they actually did you dirty, but you haven't worked through the process of forgiving and for your own mental health. A lot of people in this world just overall just need to heal and talk to somebody. Like I said, on the couch. How I changed perspective, like at first, like I'm gonna say that, like I worked through the anger that I have. Like I would journal down. Like me, I like to write. Like writing is one of my relaxers. For my OC characters, writing my book, like drafting books, or just talking about my feelings, baby. I gotta put a paragraph together in my notes. Like, there's so many. But me, like, I will write it out, like, what I would say in a paragraph, like, you know, when you got me picked up, and leave it to me. Like, that's how I do. After I write everything I say, because, you know, some people you can't have the conversations with. Like, you know, even though you do want to work through the issue or confront them or not, some people just don't give a fuck about you. What the fuck you got to say? They don't care. And, you know, it sucks. But, yeah, so for me, I learned to just write my feelings down and leave it to the wind. Because, you know, I used to held them and be like, why would they do this to me? Or, you know, why did I have to experience it? But I realized like my quotes I said, everything happens for a reason. Some people are not meant to go to the next chapter with you or continue being in your vicinity. You're protected. I said, some people are supposed to be removed, or, even you realize like you're leveling up in life, you gotta leave some people high. There's no beef. I don't got no problem with you, but again, it's up to you to say, I don't want that energy or bullshit in my life. And like I said, like continuing is that just because, and then plus if you do forgive, that doesn't mean they get access again. Some people are so used to be like thinking forgiveness means, oh, we're cool, we can hang. No, baby, I forgive you, we're good, but you're not coming around me because, again, if you can do some weird shit one time, now I understand people grow, but now the fact that I gotta keep an eye out for you to make sure that shit don't happen again, yeah, I don't want to deal with that. So, I know this one's long, but yeah, I just want people to understand that you gotta do the inner work. Like literally, I know it's saying forgiveness, like inner work for that forgiveness, because holding on, maybe you can only go so far, and it's gonna be more detrimental in the long run. So, kind of dealing with this category, the second side topic that I want to, continue on is that, like a lot of people are saying it nowadays, we need community. A lot of people are so used to with the world society today is, oh, I'm independent, INDEPENDENT, you know what that means, bitch. But you have to build community. I'm coming to realize like networking has been wonderful for me. Like I said before, I got wonderful people around me in this chapter of my life, and I'm grateful for like literally. I have my ups and downs. Life's going good, but I have my ups and downs, and literally the people around me speak life to me. They find ways to help me in simple ways, like literally if I straight on the road, maybe come give me, pick me up. If I need some like $10 to last me, just for that paycheck, I know I can ask for it. And that's why, y'all need community. The world is not what it once used to. Trump is purposely, putting us in hard times. The government really ain't helping, giving a fuck about this. They worry about flock cameras and, catching people on speed tickets and shit. Yeah. So, again, you need community, People always say it takes a village when it comes to kids, but no, even for your own single mental health, baby, you need some people around you that are there for you, that genuinely care about you. And, a lot of people are saying, oh, I don't have friends. Baby, if you don't have some friends, sometimes it's either you have a horrible choice in picking them or don't pick, use your discernment for the people that are around you, or you're the problem. And you don't want to do the inner work to actually, heal the issues and why you're cut off. Because if people keep calling you, who's the common denominator? You, boo. So, again, hopefully I'll get some help because maybe we need each other to the fullest. And, I know this ain't really been a long one. I know this ain't, but yeah, and then two is that, like I said, networking, everybody knows somebody. So, girl, by having a good friend, you can get that good job. You can get, the information you need to start your business. You can have somebody that knows how to start, a friend that has a business, or a friend of a friend that knows a business and actually on site and actually help you. Everybody knows about it. So there's always a helping hand out there. So don't block yourself out. Some people do you wrong, work through the issues, because the people that are meant for you are going to come into your life, whether you like it or not. But again, you don't want to block that blessing, because that one person can lead you to the opportunity of a lifetime. Okay. All right, y'all. So, time to wrap it up with that spiritual healing, spiritual. So, the song of the week that I just want to say, like, again, I'm gonna get back to flow. I've been playing I Can't Be High Reggie anymore. That has been, I think, the top song that I've mostly been playing recently. So I love that. And, you know, now let me get this card of the day for y'all. I mean, card of the week, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, shoot. Okay, can I get a card of the week for my collective? And we got the sun. So for the people that are believing it, this upcoming week you might be in pure bliss, happiness. You know, you might got a new job, you might get to go on vacation. You know, it just overall the sun means like ultimate happiness, like something that is happening that, you know, that it can be unexpected or expected, but you know, you're just in happiness and everything's going right. So I know that's not much, but hopefully, you know, y'all have a good week. If y'all get if you job unemployed, hope y'all get that new job. I hope y'all get a new boo if that's the case, or just, you know, again, have your community around or get a new friend. So I just hope everything going good for y'all. All right, y'all. I hope y'all have a good rest of your day or night. Thank y'all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. You know, share my shit too if y'all can. You know, share it with a friend. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good rest of y'all day. Peace.